What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Man, I have been away for a few days, and it feels good to be back. Needed a break. Been having some health issues going on, and sometimes doing these videos would kind of aggravate it. I'm not sure if y'all would ever catch it, but the longer I would go on, it would kind of mess with me. So I just needed a break away from it for a few days. But we're back in the saddle again. Even though I was away from doing the videos, was not away from taking trades. I don't think I've done a video for 3 days. 2 of those 3 days were green trades. One of them was a red trade. So let's go ahead. Let's jump on over into TRADERVUE real quick. We'll take a peek, see what we did today, Tuesday, February 14th. Took 4 trades, closed P&L 129. Took 2 trades in the morning on the SPY, 2 trades in the afternoon on NVDA, one of them being a red trade, but overall finished up green. Let me see. Let's go to journal real quick. I'll just look at the numbers for the other 2 days. Monday, took 5 trades, 201 on the day. 5 trades, one of them was red, one of them basically flat. Friday was our red day. 4 trades, closed P&L, negative 109. See, we took a big hit on Microsoft, 102, Apple, 52. This one here, if I didn't stop out and just stayed in this trade, it would have been green. Flat trade, Microsoft. I think this one actually would have been a... nope, because we getting in right there on calls. Actually, this was 2 different trades mixed in there. See, that TRADERVUE didn't separate them. So let's see, on the calls, we getting in at 231, getting out at 220. That was a red trade. The puts getting in at 445. Got out of this one at 490, so we made $45. And then this one here was a flat trade. Got out at 445 and we was in at 445. So that's what we did on that day. So not bad, not bad. And then on that Thursday, they had a procedure Thursday. I think I did one for this one. Yep, did the recap on that day right there. But hadn't been making videos, but still was making trades. So let's go ahead. Let's look at these charts real quick. You're going to probably notice something a little different on my charts. This is something, you can always learn stuff from other traders. This is something from a guy named Vince that I watch on YouTube. He uses these rectangles. He normally colors his in either red or green for supply or demand areas. I just like mine being shaded gray. So a couple other guys in the Discord have been using them lately over the past week or so. So I figured I would give them a try today. Usually put these on your bigger time frame charts, like your hourly or your 4-hour charts, kind of find some areas. So just giving that a try. But this is what the SPY did today. Kind of bounced all over the place. You know I like my channels. Purple channel, that is a weekly channel. Look at how this thing pre-market came right up to the top of it. Let me turn on my highlighter real quick. There we go. Came right up to the top of it. And then this was an hourly channel. SPY had been trading in this hourly channel for about a week now. See how it just kind of traded, bounced off of it. Before I review these SPY trades, I want to look at Meta real quick, man. And I want y'all to see what Meta did this morning. And I'm going to show you something. So pre-market, I noticed that Meta was coming to this area right here, 178.50. I'm going to drop a line right there. 178.50. It tested it at close yesterday. Tested it twice this morning. And then I'm going to change this chart to a 15 minute. And this right here will be going back to my old professional trading strategy. But had this nice little pattern here. But let's go to the 30 minute. That's the one I really want to look at. Was it the 30? No, it may have been the 15. Let's see. Pre-market. Yeah, this was it. Nice wide range. We had this candle right here about 5 minutes before the market opened, sitting right here. And in the Discord, I was like, please, Meta, do not go before the market opens. Do not break 178.50. That was the only stock that I had options contracts loaded on. And look at what this thing did. So, like I said, going into the market, 4 or 5 minutes before the market opened, it finally let loose. This thing made a 3-point move before the market opened. And I'm like, doggone it. Can't take the trade. But look at what it did. It set the low at 9:31. 1 minute into the market open, it sets the low of the day as it comes down the previous day's low. And watch how this thing traded right there on that line. So you saw how I dropped that line. Touched it, touched it, touched it. And if you go over to yesterday, it touched it there. Watch this. Touched it there. Came back, found support, trying to hold on. It held, came, touched it again. The ceiling or the floor to make it go higher has now become the ceiling. It's below it. And look how I just kept testing this area right here. All from pre-market. Tested it again right there. Finally made a nice move above it. Came back down to previous day's close. And then at market close, look at that. It's back testing it again. And now that the market's closed, it's just kind of chopping around. But yeah, that's the trade that got away. And because I'm trading options, I got to wait till the market opens. But just wanted to show that chart real quick. Let's go ahead. Let's look at these SPY trades. Can't really remember how I was trading them. Let's see. The first one we made 32 bucks on, so that's going to be that one there. We're on the 1 minute. Let's go ahead and see what we were doing. So this one here, getting in as it is breaking this area. You remember I said that was the weekly channel. So getting in as it breaks the weekly channel. Let's see where we got out. First candle as it's coming up to VWAP. Second one as it breaks VWAP. So this first one, so we paid 118. Got out of the first one at 127. So made like 9 bucks. Then we get out right there and we made a few more bucks. What's that, 23? Yeah, made 23. So $32 on that contract. I could see why I was a little leery because we were coming into VWAP. Probably could have held this one a little bit longer. Because look at what this thing did. We got out at 141. This thing went to 272. Another $131 in that move. And look where it came to. The top of the channel. And that's why I have gone with these hourly channels. Because I can look at the big picture move. Kind of sit through some of this chop. If it's strong enough to make it all the way back up. And look at what it did. Pushed all the way back up. It came in, it retried it. no haps, failed, came all the way back down, pushed back through it, and look how I just chopped around it. So possibly could have held in that one a little bit longer. Let's take a look at the second one that we traded. Let's see where we were getting in on that one. So getting in right here. This is a call again. Yep, has a C. It's a call. Let's see where we got out of this at. Some in right there. Okay, there's the candle that we got out of. Let's come back over. Look at that. So in on the first one, out on the first one. And then I get in on the second one, way up yonder, just playing it back up to the top. Again, I could have stayed in this one that entire move. But we made $48 on these two contracts. And the reason that I changed up contracts, because they both were calls, but this one here was expiring today. This one here expires on the 17th. So after, like I say, the first 30 minutes or so, I don't want to trade same day expiration contracts. So that's why I switched up to one that was going to expire a few days out. Theta would not be killing me as much. But nice solid trades there. I'm good with both of those trades. Let's go ahead and look at NVDA. This one here, first trade I know was a bad trade, very bad trade. But let me look at it and see. This one here, I kind of discussed in the Discord. So that's why you kind of see some arrows on it. Yeah. This first one I was getting in right there. These are calls. These are calls. And yep, already got arrows there for that one. So that's the first one. Let's see where we stopped out at. Stopped out in this big gigantic candle. Man. Let's see where we got out in the actual candle. Yeah, I knew it was going to be low. I should have been stopping out up here. When this got out of this channel, I held on to this thing too long trying to be right. And that's why I lost $60 on two contracts. Trying to be right. But the thought process, you notice this is the bigger channel. This was kind of trading in just this upper half. So when this came right here, I got in right there. This would not have been on the chart at that time. And this just rolled over. If you notice, this candle never broke the high of the green candle. This red candle has a high of 229.42. The green candle is 229.50. I should not have been getting in this trade until it broke the high. That's my signal to get in. So this right here was setting a lower high off rip. And then I just stayed in this way too long. Way too long. So that was what I call a donation. Second trade. So this pulls back. You saw it drop my channel for a down move. It doesn't give it. It sets a higher low. We get a higher high. I get in right there. Premature. We're not fully in that uptrend yet. I stay in it through this pullback. Comes back up. Retest. We get back in. And then I get out right there on the first contract. I make 360. This thing pulls back. I get out right there. The This thing still makes a nicer move at market close up to 386. So that was another 26 bucks could have made on that contract. But once I was making what I had lost off of this contract, I just did not want to get red on that contract. I'm green on the contract. Let's keep it green. Let's go ahead and lock. You see, we locked in $49 on that trade or on that contract. We made 109, but locked in 49 on that contract. So good overall trade on the both of them. And then we see NVDA has just sold off after hours. And that's what we did today, y'all. And I'm right on time, about to wrap this up because I feel it's coming on. I've been dealing with some wicked reflux that came out of nowhere. Right before I went to Brazil, I started feeling it and it has gotten worse. So trying to get this mess figured out. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. Please do so. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. You might be the one that can push me that much closer to 500 subs. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. What do you think about CPI? That's what kind of had the market moving this morning. Are we totally out of the woods yet? Or do you see a possible pullback? I wouldn't mind it. Like I say, I'm always trying to continue to increase my long-term portfolio. So the cheaper I can buy it, the better. But I'll buy it as it goes up too, because I dollar cost average in. On that note, we're going to wrap this up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Yeah, I should be able to make this happen tomorrow. All right, peace.